neck pain. So, first, we're going to talk about why do you get neck pain and what are the common causes of neck pain that you might be doing an activity in your everyday life that causes neck pain and you don't realize what it is. And then I'm going to give you some simple solutions to manage your neck pain at home. And these are tips that you can implement starting right now. All right. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. So, basically, I help moms who work as executives manage the physical pains and challenges that come with being a mom, starting from your pregnancy to the early years of motherhood. So, moms with younger kids tend to have a lot of activity going around the house. And then if you're working, you have your long working hours, your meetings, travel, etc., because of work. And this can lead to a lot of neck pains, back pains, poor posture, etc. And as a part of motherhood, you might have issues like incontinence due to weak pelvic floor and quite a few other things. I address these issues so that you're more comfortable, more confident, and capable as a mom, as a professional. So, okay, jumping into our topic for today, how can you relieve your neck pain? So, sometimes, as I said, sometimes we're doing activities throughout our day and we don't realize that these activities are actually causing our neck pain. So, there are okay, so if you've been traveling, say, by public transport, say bus or train or metro, or if you have stopped at a red light, you might see a lot of people looking down into their phones. Or, well, nowadays people don't read many books, but if they're reading, they are like this. When you go to the library or a coffee shop, you see people reading like this. So you see what that does to my neck is I'm completely bent over like this. So, this is a common issue. Now, you may say, all right, if I bend my neck down like this, what's going to happen? If you're going to do this repeatedly every single day for, say, a given number of hours or even for a few minutes, you will find that you tend to develop neck pain. And if you have neck pain, existing neck pain, it might aggravate your neck pain. So, what can you do about it? So, what you can do is when you are reading, or say if this is my phone and I'm looking at it, I will just go sideways here. And if this is the level of my horizontal gaze, let me just quickly grab a pen so I can show it to you better. So if you draw a line, imaginary line from your eyes, this is the top of my phone or book. So this is horizontal. What you got to do is just keep that phone or book about 10 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees below this horizontal line. So you see this is about 5 to 10 degrees of a slant. So you're not bent down like this and you are not looking into the book like this. What you're doing is basically just tilting your neck down by about 5 to 10 degrees. So what this does is it puts your cervical spine or your neck into a neutral position. And this is a position in which your neck or the muscles, spine, the ligaments, etc., all the joints around your neck area are at their most relaxed state. So you're not building up stresses on these areas, right? So obviously it's going to not lead to neck pain. Now, the second thing that I also see, and especially on people who work with computers or are looking at a screen, say you are not at work, you are watching Netflix, you are watching television, or you're watching some video on your phone. So what happens is usually we tend to just, slouch, or and the commonest thing that happens is you tend to round your shoulders a lot. So there's a lot of tightness around the front of your chest, and obviously there's a lot of stress around your mid back or your shoulder areas. So what you can do is, if say you are at work, or even if when you are at home running after your kids, or you are a young mom, you're driving your kids to and fro classes, like, hey, I do that every single day, or you're dropping them to school and back in traffic and you're sitting there holding your steering wheel, what you can do is, if possible, every hour, if not, then whatever is feasible for you, every 3 hours, or probably thrice a day or 4 times a day, you can do a certain number of exercises. So I'll show you the very simple ones here. So what you can do is tilt your head to one side, So I'm taking my ear to my shoulder, so I'm not poking my head out. Firstly, I'm going to do what I told you, look in front, and then 5 to 10 degrees below this horizontal line that we were talking about before. And you tilt your head so that your ear goes towards your shoulder, and you do it on the other side as well. You don't need to hold this position. All you're doing is this movement. Hey, it's so simple. I do it sitting in my car as well, right? And then you look over your shoulder as if you're doing a shoulder check when you're driving your car. So look behind, like if somebody's calling you from behind, and you turn around and look at them, and then look up. Now, I usually don't tell people to do this looking down, because this is what we are doing all day long. So, if you can just do looking left and right and tilting your head to one side and the other, this basically helps to de stress your spine. So, all the stresses that are built up on your spine, they tend to go down a little bit. So, at least by the end of the day or by the midday, you haven't had those stresses build up to give you that neck pain. All right. So, you can also do shoulder rotations. So you can do anti-clockwise shoulder rotations. Usually all our activities are forward. So when you're sitting at your desk, you're reading, you're cooking, you're driving, everything is in front of you. So I usually would not advise people to do this clockwise rotation. I would do more opening up sort of movement for the chest here, for the front of the chest. So these are the rotations you can do. So you can put, you don't need to do too many of them, like 10 of them at one go. If you're doing it every hour, all you have to do is probably one or two repetitions of these exercises and the shoulder rotations that I told you about. And I do have a couple of more easy exercises, desk based exercises, sorry, not bake based exercises, that you can do under 2 to 3 minutes. And if you do them every hour, especially if you're one of those who sit at a desk all day long and you're staring at your computer screen, you probably want to do these exercises, because they will help prevent that buildup of your neck pain. And I have included a few in there that address your back pain as well. If you want this set of exercises, it's a video with a PDF. I can email it to you. I will leave a link in the description of this video. You can fill out that it'll take you to a form. You fill it out and fill in your email there, and then I email the video to you. So, yeah, so if you have any other questions regarding what I have said today about neck pain, or if you want me to address any of the common topics that you feel will benefit you, leave a comment below this video and I'll be happy to address it for you. Alrighty, so I'll see you guys next time. I hope this was useful. So, this was just a very short video that I wanted to do with you. And the next time we're going to, in the next video, that'll be day after tomorrow. So I do videos thrice a week. So the next video will be day after tomorrow. I will talk about how can you relieve your back pain. So I'm going to give you reasons for your back pain, the common ones, and then I'm going to give you very simple solutions for your back